Museveni is a murderer. Museveni is a murderer. Museveni is a killer. Museveni is a killer. Canada, Canada, stop funding the dictator. Canada, Canada, stop funding the dictator. Canada, government please, stop funding a dictator. Museveni is a killer.
Hello guys, thank you for watching the Tinta Media YouTube channel. My name is Tinta Deogracious Malay, and I'll be bringing you the latest when it comes to the world of entertainment and sports plus current news. Olunaku lwaleero nina footage gwe nasobodde okubeera nga nfuna and kwatagana ku match aba Toronto Noop chapter gye basobodde okubeera nga beekalakaasa wali in Ontario era nga basobodde okubeera nga bagatheringa wali Ontario Toronto ne bagenda ku Ontario Parliament gye basobodde okuba nga basubmittinga a petition eri Canadian government. N'olwekyo waliwo ebintu bingi nnyo bye baasabye era omwo mwe muli ebintu ebimu nja byogera mu Luzungu ebirala nja byogera mu Luganda, so just in case we can move at par. The petition calls for the Canadian government to halt all forms of financial aid to the Ugandan government and to pressure international bodies to intensify efforts to compel President Yoweri Museveni to step down. Their leader, Doreen Kajumba, who is a prominent human rights activist, also read the petition, and she urged the federal government of Canada to support Ugandans in the quest for fair, transparent, and inclusive elections in 2026. She also called on the international community to investigate President Museveni's role in the violence in Eastern Congo region. So, these are some of the demands that the protesters really demanded, all outlined to Ontario Parliament. Protect freedom of speech, release of political prisoners, and end civilian trials in military court. The person we're talking about is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who has been in power who has ruled Uganda since 1986. He is the 9th and current president of Uganda. He was born on September 15th, 1994. Currently, he is a 17-year-old man. Furthermore, the Ugandan community, the Noop community in Toronto, also presented the same petition to the US Embassy in Toronto, seeking similar support from the United States in advocating for democracy and human rights in Uganda. The petitioners appealed to the Ontarian government to stand in solidarity with Ugandans living in Ontario and Canada, advocating for their rights, supporting efforts to promote democracy and protect human rights in Uganda. So,
trials, infringing upon their constitutional rights to due process. Notably, individuals subjected to this unconstitutional practice include Yasin Sech Toleko, Robert Christopher Rugumayo, Ronald Mayiga, Patrick Mwase, Simon Chijambo, Abdul Matavu, Richard Nyombi, Olivia Lutaya, Ronald Chijambo, Sharif Kalanzi, Joseph Muwonge, Mesa Chiwanuka, Abdallah Chintu, Umar Emakato, Musa Kavuma, Ibrahim Wandera, Aspat Nagwere, Stephen Musakulu, Jimmy Galukande, Paul Mwanguzi, Kenneth Kamanya, Sharif Matovu, Shafiq Ngori, Davis Mafari, Abdallah Hakim, Ibusiwa, Livingston Katushaga Chigozi, Obalai Siraj Madebo, Joseph Muganza, and Stanley Wanga, among others. Attached for reference are human rights reports from the United States Department of State and Human Rights Watch detailing the dire situation in Uganda. We have a 2022 report attached and a 2023 report about Uganda. As Uganda approaches the 2026 presidential elections, the situation continues to deteriorate and poses a grave threat to the democratic process, exacerbating the plight of political refugees seeking safety abroad. Stop
Stop funding the dictator! Stop funding the dictator! Stop funding the dictator! Stop funding the dictator! Stop funding the dictator!
European Union!
Stop funding the dictator! 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 Stop funding the
Stop funding
With 18 opposition members still missing after nearly 4 years, the names of these individuals, including Moses Mbabazi, Dennis Zimula, Shafik Wangolo, Martin Lukwago, Peter Chiria, John Damulida, Michael Semudu, John Kanata, John Bosco Chibalama, Vincent Nalumoso, Yuda Sempija, Musisi Mbowa, Mustafa Luwemba, Hassan Bubiru, Isma Sensa Z, Godfrey Chisembo, George Kasumba, Joseph Baguma, and others must be forgotten, if not dead. Additionally, to his office. Premier of Ontario Legislative Assembly, Queen's Park, Toronto, dear Doug Ford, urgent call to address human rights violations and democratic erosion in Uganda. We Ugandans residing in the province of Ontario come to you with heavy hearts and deep concerns regarding the escalating human rights violations, democratic erosion, pervasive corruption, and alarming incidents of election violence in Uganda. As Ontario is home to a significant Ugandan migrant community, many of whom are political refugees fleeing persecution, our connection to these issues is profound and personal. The recent expulsion of Uganda from the African Growth and Opportunity Act trade agreement by President Joe Biden in January 1st, 2024, alongside visa restrictions imposed on Ugandan government officials complicit in undermining democratic processes, underscores the severity of the situation. In addition to that, the United States has issued a business advisory cautioning against operating in an environment rife with corruption, extreme discrimination, and minority groups and human rights abuses. Notably, the U.S. Department of Treasury imposed the Magnitsky sanctions of Uganda's Commissioner General of Prisons, Johnson Byabashaija, for his role in torture and human rights violations within correctional facilities. The United Kingdom has also recently sanctioned the Speaker of the Ugandan Parliament, Anita Among, the two high-profile Ugandan lawmakers, Mary Kitutu and Agnes Nambuti, on grounds of corruption and